Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of Big Fish Synergy. I don't know, that was terrible, but it's okay. Maybe one time I'll actually get a good beginning kind of insignia introduction. But anyways, hope everyone is doing good. I had some requests to do a frog fishing video, and let me tell you something. One of the conventional techniques that I still employ is frog fishing. You can catch absolute giants frog fishing. There's something about it. If you have a good walk technique, if you know where to place these things, you can get the biggest girls to come out and party. And you know, before I really got into swim baiting, I was doing frog fishing almost exclusively. I think there was one year, like 4 years ago, that I pretty much had the frog tied on. I mean, even in scenarios that I shouldn't have been throwing them. And you know what? I got skunked some days, but some days I got some unbelievable catches throwing frogs, you know, in a slightly different kind of way, like in open water scenarios. And Dean Rojas does that, and he's been super productive. But anyways, this video is going to focus on frog fishing. And come along while we explore some really cool catches, and I'll tell you about the 3 frogs that I throw and the 1 rod and reel that and line and knot that I throw and employ. Okay, let's get into the video. Okay, so this first frog that we're going to be talking about is actually, again, I only throw 3 frogs really. And this first frog is 2 of them are by Jackall. This one is a Jackall Gavacho. And it's got the cupped head. And it's kind of like a popping frog, but it's interesting because it has this 3-tail kind of system right here. And it has a little bit different profile in the water. This is an incredible frog. It walks so ridiculously well. You can get like really short and choppy with the walks and have a kind of like skitter pop type of fleeing bait fish thing. You can do a really uniform walk, and it'll sit in place if you have your walk technique down. And it gets absolutely destroyed. And I actually, believe it or not, even with the cup face, I still throw this in absolute ridiculous junk, and it does really well there for some reason. I don't know why. This is like black magic, the way they engineered this. And this frog is actually, believe it or not, this is a 3-year-old Gavacho that I've put back together with mended several times. And if you don't know what mended is, it's basically like a soft plastic adhesive. It causes a chemical reaction, then you can melt plastic back together. And it's absolutely essential. You should all have it in your arsenal. It can make baits last a lifetime and really save your bank account. So when do I like to throw the Gavacho? Maybe I should talk about the color for a second. This is like that natural sungill color, I believe it's called. I will throw this when I'm really trying to imitate a bait fish, or in a heavily pressured water where they may see all types of typical double leg frogs where they haven't seen that 3rd leg. It's just got something a little bit different. I like to throw it when I want to make a little bit more commotion. And I also, let's see, I like to throw this right before dark because of the popping motion. You get a little something extra with the way that it kind of sounds. So let's explore. I think I got a couple catches. I might only have 1 catch this year. I haven't frogged that as much as I normally do, and we'll talk about it afterwards.
And I got another 6,800 for
What, the skiff cast? Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Just like a doctor that like popped in and said hi and you got charged.
Right.
Like,
No, lady, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I wound up owing.
What is this lady doing?
20, 31, $35,000. To have a kid.
Wow, this lady's really dumb, huh? Like, is this?
That $25,000. Nope.
How are you?
I only know
Great.
I'm a prop.
What did I ask?
You wrap your pole around your line around mine.
Oh. I have a buddy. Yo! Get it! Oh yeah, he's on.
Wow, that was the weirdest bite ever. Slurp chop. It's a 2.
Nice little 2-pounder.
2.
That's a nice fish, buddy.
Yeah, man. Slurp bite on the frog. That was bizarre.
Nice little fatty.
Right under that tree line. Just came up and goes boop.
You went frog?
Yeah, man. Dude, I was like, wait a minute. Do I have a fish?
Am I on?
On the skip, man. He just came and slurped it up.
Fishing that.
That's a nice one.
That's.
It's okay.
You gonna scale it up?
Nah. That's like a 2.2, 2.3, 2.4. Alrighty, so we beat the skunk.
That's it. We're good for the day. Let's go home.
Get a release. See you, buddy.
Tell
Get
your
it.
friend.
Dude, that was under the tree line as far as I could get it. Just to
Just at the
Dude,
shore.
watching
Just-
you whip him under there was like nuts.
just to throw it out there. So I would throw, dude, throw some soft plastics in there too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know anything about marine and
Nice.
you know, over so the water doesn't get to the end.
Yeah, yeah. I know.
It sucked all the sand and muck into the risers. I had it for 7 days. I spent $900 on fertilizer.
Nuts.
That's not terrible, right?
What?
Is that terrible? Oh,
There you go. Yeah, buddy. I told you it was in there.
that's a small guy, I think. I barely have him.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm taking a picture of that. I show my wife that I didn't do so,
Wait, let me just make sure I don't.
He was here to embarrass us.
the great thing is he's caught one more than I've ever caught here.
Hold on.
Here. So hold this way, dude.
Hold this for 1 sec. That was a cool hit.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was fun.
It's a chode. Look at how look at how tall that. Look at how tall that thing is, bro.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, got another one on the frog, man.
I had the frog
Did you
on
see
the
how
front one.
far back that was?
That was all the way in.
Dude. You hit land, hopped it over that branch, and then like you.
Mike, look at this chode, bro. This
That's
thing is a
fatty.
legit chode.
That's a nice little bass.
Yeah, he fought hard.
That was nice, man.
Jesus. Okay, here's the release. Yay!
Oh, he's got a GoPro on.
Yeah. Okay, so one other thing that I should probably mention here. Every frog that I throw, we'll just get this out of the way now, and I'll only talk about it once in the video. I throw, wait, let American Chopper come through. So my frog fishing setup is very, very, very simple, and it's partially taken from tactical bassin, and that relies heavily on the Shimano X-Pride Extra Heavy 7.3. It's got that spiral wrap. This is the, hands down, this is the best bang for your buck rod that you can find. The whole X-Pride series is phenomenal. They fish like rods in the $600 range, because trust me, I have those, and this fish is just as good. It's super sensitive, it's super strong. I've been fishing this same frog. I have 2 frogs set up, same exact thing. I've been fishing this thing for 3 years, I think, on this setup, on this newer one. And it's handled, I pulled some absolute mammoth giants out of the worst junk, and it does it expertly. And I run Max Quattro 65-pound braid. And I have a Metanium DC. Okay, check this out though. The Metanium DC comes originally with aluminum gearing. I swap out the aluminum gears for brass micro-module gears. It's a little bit more rigid and strong, and I actually increased the handle size to a 96 millimeter Shimano handle that gives a little bit more wenching power when you're trying to get these things out of the muck, okay? And then one other thing I should mention here. I tie an improved double Palomar knot. So what that means is I come through the eye of the hook, and I'll do a whole video on this, but just so you get some type of idea, I double the line, come through the eye of the hook, go back through it again, so you're basically cinching down on braid and not just cinching down on the metal ring here. Come through again, and then I'll tie how you would tie a normal Palomar knot, but instead of just going one loop through, I do 2 hitches. So that boom, boom, in, out. You have one of the strongest knots on the planet. I have not retied this. I probably should. It looks a little frayed, like the braid actually looks a little frayed. I haven't retied this in like a month and a half, and I've caught several big fish on it. I shouldn't admit that. You should always retie, but it is strong as all get up. It's gonna do work for you. Okay, so yeah, that's basically the combo. So let's get into some more catches now. It's a small one, I think. Oh God, but there's so much. Oh, I think he came off. Nope, still there. This is small. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's actually not a bad fish. That's like a high 2. And now he's off. What do you think? 2.5? Let's get a quick weight. We'll get this guy back. I knew there was still fish up there. I would say this is a 2.7. $2.14. Wow. Alright guys, well, just got this 2.14, 2.15, another nice specimen, right under 3. Playing the frog game in the muck. Probably got a week, maybe 2 weeks left of this. Just got her. Just waited long enough to get this to where it was able to get a hook in her, and I just wenched her right out of that muck. So we'll get a release right now. All right, here we go. See you, bud. Ooh, let's see where she goes. To the right. Awesome. All right, let's clean off some of this muck here. That's good junk right there. Like they may be in super shallow just because of that. Oh man, I haven't thrown this guy in a while. One right under it. Wow, that movement was insane. Watch this. There's one literally right here. Oh my God, this is so light. veritable, guys. I set way too early on that. I knew there was one right there. It's like a 2-pounder. Barely hooked. Look at 2. Oh God, what am I doing? All right, it's gonna release probably like 2, 2.4, 2.2, somewhere in there. Look, let's see where he goes. Let's see how they're posting up. So they're like just basically buried down. All right, well, we know the frog bite is working. Okay, so the second frog, man, I can't win here. Everybody's driving by as soon as I start this video. So the second frog is, of course, man, you guys are gonna think I'm borrowing everything from Tactical Bassin, and you're right. For the frog stuff, no, I mean, Matt Allen might be one of the best frog guys on the planet. He's up there. But this is the Tactical Bassin River2Sea BullyWa II in the Little Allen color. And it's got a brown top and a chartreuse belly and kind of brown and chartreuse legs. And for some reason, man, this color, out of all the, I have every single BullyWa II color made by River2Sea. This is the one you want to get. It gets destroyed. For some reason, I guess they can see that chartreuse and maybe the mix of the brown and the chartreuse. There's something with that. It just looks super natural. You know, gills have chartreuse in their coloration as well. Can mimic a lot of different things. And this thing gets giants. It's got huge hooks on it. It's strong. It's durable. I've been fishing this one for about 2 years too. It's still going strong. Again, mended is your best friend. And when do I like to throw this? If I'm trying to size up, my 2 go-to frogs will be straight up are the Gavacho and the Kaera, both by Jackall. That's what I start with. But if I'm not getting results on that and I want to size up and give them kind of a different profile on something, that they might not have seen in a while. Again, a lot of people don't throw this frog for some reason. They just pick up whatever, like Live Target or whatever's at Dick's Sporting Goods. This is a little bit more specialized frog. It's got that keeled belly. Takes a little bit more to walk it. I mean, it walks easy once you get the motion down, but you got to know what you're doing a little bit. This is not like one I would start off with if you're just learning how to walk a frog. I'd start with like probably the Gavacho. The thing gets absolutely destroyed. It's good to throw in the slop. It's a good all-around frog. So again, if I'm trying to just look a little bit different, or if I'm not getting results with a Jackall, Gavacho, or Kaera, I go to this frog. So now let's watch some catches. This BullyWa II, he's got a way bigger, this place is way more water. Way bigger profile. Decent one. Hit it right on the drop. Oh boy. Pretty good one. So that's probably around 2.5 pounds or so. We got a quick weight. Got 2 hooks in her. Still, that was a tough fight. One's out. 2 are out. £2, 10 ounces. Get a release right now. Pretty good one. I underestimate the BullyWa II because I love the Jackall stuff so much. That was almost on the drop right there. So they're out. That's a better one. Is it a catfish? Nope. Oh yeah. Whew, that was a good one. That's a tank. I'd send them all back. Absolutely. Dude, that's a good one. Oh, no, I got it. I got my whole setup. Thank you. Largemouth bass. People eat everything. I wish they didn't. £4, 4 ounces. You get one more weight here. £4, 5 ounces. £4, 5 ounces. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, so I got this one on a BullyWa II. Came up and slurped it pretty much. Order? Yeah, can I just do this video real quick? Sorry, man. Give me 2 seconds. Sorry. Yep, just got this on the BullyWa II. Kind of slurped it and held it. Check that out. Get a nice hook set in there, and we're gonna get him back in the water. Pretty good one. Sorry, man.
Sorry, I didn't know you were recording.
No, it's all good, dude. Hold on, I'll get. Yeah, they're on. There he goes. That'll do the trick. Okay, and finally, the last frog is the Jackall Kaera, and man, get every single color you can. If you find these things, buy them. Trust me, because they're hard to find. They go out of stock. You want to stock up on these things in the winter, and this is like your small profile frog, but it still gets it gets wrecked by giants. I caught my biggest frog fish in like 4 years on this thing. It was like 612. It was right under 7 pounds. And I've had multiple giants on this very color. For some reason, the black, I think this is black gill. Sorry, let's get a little closer here. This is black gill. The hooks are strong. This thing's been running for 3 years. Again, if you see the face there, I've put it back together with mended so many different times. It's a fantastic frog. This is like the one, I start off with this one in the Gavacho. What I love about this is because it's a smaller profile, it'll get bites from big fish and small fish. And, you know, you'll get on the board early and you'll get bites that you might not get with another frog because it's got a really interesting profile. If you look at the bottom, that could be a bait fish, that could be a frog, that could be a little like vole. I think it does a good job of mimicking everything, and that's why I really like to throw this. This is probably the one I'm tying on first. So again, it's all around. Oh man. Again, this is an all-around frog. This is a great one to start with. You could size down on gear if you want. You could probably throw this on a heavy rod. I still throw it on this extra heavy X Pride, you know, and it's fine. I just loosen. I keep my X Pride super loose. I keep my Metanium super loose. I think I have the brakes on like 2, and I just let it. I'm used to casting. You know, if you're good with bait casters, you can get away with it. But again, you can like probably throw this on 50-pound braid, and you know, a heavy rod, or even like a kind of a stronger medium heavy plus type rod. But you want to be running 50-pound braid at least to pull these things out of like dire situations. So let's watch the catches from this guy. I think that we're going to be more apt to take a shot at this guy. Let's see, how am I holding up here? I think I'm still good. One good thing with the braid, just with a straight braid, if you know how to tie a good like polymer or double polymer knot where you, hold on, let me show you. Tangled up here anyway. Caught that giant yesterday. If you know how to tie a good knot, probably good to go for honestly, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but pretty much as long as you want, until you see that the braid is really aged. But really, if you go through the loop, so you double up the line, go through the loop once, and then come back out again, and then tie your Palomar, the braid then binds in on itself. And it is just, man, it's like almost impossible to break. You can like pull a Mack truck, my famous statement, you could pull a Mack truck with it. Yeah, see this one I can, I just can't see there not being a bass right here. Or maybe not, maybe it's just too shallow. Quick hook set. Wow. Popped him right in the lip. It's a small guy. Pretty decent fish. That's not even maybe a pound if I'm lucky. Nice hit though. Really popped that, man. Just give you a better look at that. Can't beat a black frog. It's all head. Just get a quick shot. And we'll get you back, buddy. My set was a little too fast on that one. Probably should have waited a little longer. Okay, let's get a release here. Right back in the muck. Let's see where he goes. Yeah, they're hanging out. They're hanging out all over here. He did a number on my frog, I'll tell you that much. Try straight out again. Yep, there's fish holding right there. I'm gonna try a big worm too. Little guy? Yeah. Same thing. All little guys. Just barely got him. Another look at the size of that. It's amazing that I was able to land it. Straight out. So little guys must be in. Probably scared of these giants coming to eat them. No joke. Okay, let's get it released. See you, bud. Crazy color in here. This poor frog is getting bent, man. This thing's got like hundreds of fish on it. Thank God I was able to snare that one. Giant swan hanging out. I kind of want to throw the chatter too, but I just don't think I think it's gonna get hung up every single time. This is that type of grass that really sticks to everything. Really like a weightless worm, and maybe this better one. Way better one. It's a 2-pounder. Wow, look at that. He freaking ate it, huh? Choked it. Probably right at 2. Just barely had him. Best one of the day though. Number 3 in the frog. Like that black. Obviously the water's so tannic. I mean, what do you expect, right? Get a release. Here we go, buddy. See ya. Still right here. Got spooked. There he goes. Plenty of, you know, it might only be a foot or 2. Look at him, just hanging out right there. See it? Might only be a foot or 2, but it's perfect killing ground for this frog. Which is, if it lasts, it'll be a miracle. Gonna have to really repair this guy. All right, man, this is gonna be brutal. Incredibly shallow here. Don't know if any fish are holding back here. Wanted to try out some stuff, but this looks very bleak. We'll see. I'm just gonna frog it because it's so shallow. I don't think we'll have any problem coming up and popping if they're there. Oh, I guess I was wrong. Oh my God. A decent fish too. Look at the eyes on this thing. It's like a hybrid. Gold. Wow, he ate that, huh? Look at those eyes. Insane. Dude, that is an absolute choke job. All right, let's get a release here. It's a little like 1.5 pound guy. That's cool if they're holding though. Look at that, man. He really blends in, huh? Went right over there. Well, that's good. Man, good to know that they're back there. These bass are like their own species in this place. They're so angry. It's almost like they're half striper or something. Even if I'm not talking about obviously the size, just the way they fight and the aggression. Oh my God! On the drop. Are you kidding right now? That's a better one too. Wow, dude, that's like a 4. Oh my God. Right in the roof. Dude, that's like a 3-pound fish. Are you kidding me right now? Is this real? Is this for real? Look at those crushers. Look at how red he is. Right on the drop. Good fish. That's definitely like a 2.5. High 2.5. Good one. That's a good fish. Again, let's get that. Let's get down there and release. Look at that. Are you kidding me right now? I mean, that's utterly absurd. We got a fish tail walking. And let him go and he's tail walking. How about that for aggression? Man, I needed those fish in the tournament. That would have put us in the top 10 right there, just with the addition of those. Probably the top 5. That's how hard it was fishing. I tell you, skipping a live frog, not easy. Not easy at all. Right there. Wow. Unbelievable. Is that sick or what? I knew there was another fish holding there. I knew it. A nice chunk again. Wanted that slower retrieve. Did not want the Senko. Maybe saw his friend. Oh man, he is really tied up, huh? God, I got him good. Look at that. Man, he is pickled. I'll get you, buddy. Hold on. Another good solid 2-pound fish. 1.5, 1.75, somewhere around there. Look at how much fight these fish have in them at this place. Ready? Here we go. Darted out of there. Guys, of course my GoPro dies, and I just go, I'll take one more cast with the frog in this weird pool that I've never really fished. There's no water here right now, and this freaking absolute monster came up and crushed it. That is a giant fish. That's got to be 22 or 23 inches. I think we're looking at over 6 right here. I'll get a weight and then we'll get a release. Awesome. Wow, what a way to end Friday night after work. Insane.
See, that's a good fish.
Dude, that thing, I'm telling you, oh, here. Okay, so yeah, there you have it. There was the big frog extravaganza video. The Gavacho, the BullyWa, and the Kaera are all frogs that you should definitely add to your arsenal. I am going to go out on a limb and say that if you only fished these 3 frogs for the rest of eternity, you would be extremely fruitful in your fishing pursuits, and you'll save a lot of money. And like I said, you don't need a lot of these things. You need a few, maybe get a couple of each color. Again, maybe I should just talk about that real quick. The colors that I stick with are basically some type of bait fish profile, like a white, a black, and this chartreuse. That's all you need. Honestly, just experiment with these things. You're gonna get bit, I guarantee it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I wish you the best of luck in pursuing giants, and remember, 1 cast, 1 bite, 1 big fish. I'll check you guys on the next one. Remember to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell to stay up to date on everything Big Fish Synergy related. I really appreciate the support. I'll be coming back to you soon. Peace.